Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to do a quick little questions and answers. I'm waiting for a store to open. My favorite store, Marshall's. Marshall's is like my favorite store now, but I'm waiting for Marshall's to open before I get on the road and start like doing Uber and Lyft. I just want to go in there and see if they have any new things, and yeah, I need to stop doing that because it's kind of like a weakness of mine. But anyway, I'm gonna answer a few questions, and then just kind of like for you guys to get to know me and in a different way and my thought process. And also I should have some new content coming soon. I have a few haul videos that I want to put up for you guys as well. So this is I found these questions on Pinterest. I have like 3 different ones, but one of them is like deep thought. I'll do the fun one right now, and then I'll probably do the other one like a little later. One is funny get to know me questions. The other one is 30 thought-provoking questions. I'll do that one later because that one's a little bit more deep. And then one is 50 dig a little deeper questions, but this one is kind of like playful, so I'm gonna do this one. Me and my sister actually did this on her page on our way home from BA last weekend. It killed like an hour of our time. So if you want to check out that live, it's available on her channel, not her channel but her Instagram. I'll tag my sister's Instagram below, but girl, y'all, I'm so lazy. I might not even tag it. I'm gonna be honest. It's probably better for you to go to my page on Instagram and then go to my sister's page from there, because we tag each other a lot in our stuff. So I'll see. I'll post it below. But let me start off with one question. Do you prefer writing with a black or blue pen? I prefer writing with a blue pen because I feel like blue is a very pretty color and it makes things a little bit more prettier than black. However, working in the healthcare field, or any legal field, black is more appropriate because it's darker and it's, you know, it's just darker on the document. Blue ink, when you copy any color ink, it'll show up on documents, but black ink is your best when you want something stamped like perfectly, like copied or something. So yeah, but if I had a choice, I'd rather write in blue all the time because I just think it livens up the paper to me. So I don't know. So yeah, I prefer blue. Would you prefer to live in the country or a city? I prefer to live in the city. I don't like fast life, but I like fast life. But as I get older, sometimes I do have moments where I will prefer to be in the country, but not like living in the country. I would want to get away like a week or so to go live in the country just to get away from the fast life. But I prefer fast life better. I feel like, I don't know, you have access to a lot more than just living somewhere in the boonies or in the country. So I prefer the city. If you could learn a new skill, what would it be? I said this in my sister's video. If I could learn a new skill, it would probably be like basic auto work. Like, I already know how to do basic things like changing like my oil filter, my battery. I believe I have the ability to change a tire. I just have never physically done it yet. But I want to learn how to do like your basic auto stuff so that I wouldn't even have to go to like the auto store to get basic stuff done. Like, I'm a hands-on type of person. I know you guys see me doing like fashion and like makeup and stuff all the time, but I also like to get my hands dirty sometimes. Like, I like to do manly things sometimes, but yeah, I'm not a man. Or I like men, but I just like to do manly things sometimes. So yeah, if I could do something different, it would be to learn like auto stuff. Do you drink tea or coffee with sugar? I put a little bit of sugar or honey in my tea. If I drink tea, I rarely drink tea. But if I get coffee, you guys know I be going to Dunkin' Donuts. You know, they load it up. So I've been cutting back with that because, you know, I kind of have issues with my sugar being up and down. But I prefer to put, if not sugar, I prefer to put like the caramel versus sugar, because caramel is a form of sugar. It's sweet, and I just try to stay away from sugar, honestly, because me and my body have like, I'm kind of resistant. So yeah, I just try to stay away from it. Do you prefer baths or showers? I prefer showers any day over anything. I feel like just standing there letting the water hit my body is just like, it feels so awesome. I just knew coming up, like as a child, we always used to get bathed, but I stopped taking baths because I just started to feel dirty. Like, your body is dirty, one, but then like when you sit in it and you see the ring of dirt around the tub, that made me, like, as I started to get older, like not want to take showers. I mean, not want to bathe anymore, and I leaned more towards taking showers, because at least like when I wash myself and I set up and everything, I know that the dirt is going to be like heading towards, you know, down to the drain or whatever. So I prefer showers over a bath. Let me see. We answered this one. Do you prefer reading paper or electronic books? I prefer reading paper books, because sometimes books, I can get kind of bored reading books, but I feel like when you lean more towards electronics, you get distracted really quick. Like, I can probably be on, I haven't really read a lot of books on Amazon, but say like I Google something and I'm reading an article online, I'll get sidetracked really quick because I have my phone in my face, and I'll be like, exit out of this and go to Instagram or something. So I just feel like with electronic devices, you get sidetracked really quick, but I feel like I'm more indulged or entertained, or more likely to focus if I'm reading a paper book than having accessibility to my phone. So yeah, I prefer paper over, like, a book over electronic. Let me see. Ooh, this is a good one. We didn't answer this one. Do you consider yourself romantic? Yeah. I wish I had someone to be romantic with. I am, okay, this is like it's a good question, but then it's a bad question, because I'm a transparent person. So I would tell you how I really feel and what I'm really thinking, and with no hesitation, let's put it like that. So I feel like I'm a romantic person. I feel like I would start off being romantic, but then it's kind of like after a few minutes or so of a romantic moment, I'll turn into kind of like, now I want you to rough me up. Like, but for the most part, I feel like I am a passionate romantic person. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to go any deeper than that. You could determine whatever you want to determine from that, but that's all I'm going to say without going left into like the rated R section. So yeah. Let me see. Ooh, here's a good one. What are you most thankful for? So if I had to answer that question, I am very grateful to be able to overcome such a really hard experience in my life. Like, you guys that watch me, you guys know some of the turmoil that I've been through, and I'm very thankful that I was able to overcome that whole situation, because for a very long time, on the back end of my healing process, before I got to the end of the tunnel, I felt like giving up so many times, or I felt like suicidal like twice, or I just felt like just giving up, or just, you know, like that feeling. Like, it's real to get that deep down into something where you feel like that. So I'm just thankful that I was able to overcome that situation and not let what someone else has done to me, or the impact that it had on me, take me out, and that I was able to continue on being as strong as I can and able to get to that light at the end of the tunnel, and to continue being a good mom, a good worker, a good everything that I need to be for like myself and my children and my family. So, and I'm also thankful for the blessings that came at the end of that tunnel. You know, like, it's so cliche, but like, you just never know. Like, it seems like that light in the tunnel is so far away, but I'm just grateful that I was able to just hang in there and get to that end point where it's just like, see, I'm glad you hung in there, you know? So yeah, I'm grateful for that. So do you like spicy food? I'm more of a sweet and spicy type of person. I know the question is like, do you like spicy food? So if I had to answer that question, I would say no, I don't like spicy food. But if you mix a little bit of sweet something with it, I would definitely eat it. But spicy overall, no, I can't do it. The only time I loved spicy food was when I was pregnant with all my children. For some reason, I craved the weirdest things that I wouldn't eat on a normal regular basis. I would eat spicy food like crazy. My first pregnancy, my first daughter, I drank milk, and I hate milk. Like, I cannot stand milk. I do not want any other animals' fluids. Like, I don't know. That's just my thought process. I couldn't stand it. I drank milk like gallons all the time, and after my pregnancy, I was just like, what the hell was I thinking? Because it's not something that I drink like all the time. I don't know, but pregnancy cravings is totally different. But yeah. So next question: do you keep a diary or journal? So I've answered that before in some of my old videos. When I was younger, I used to journal a lot. As I get older, I don't really journal anymore. I kind of like hold things in my mind. So I wrote a book. So if you guys want to check out my first book, the link is below. I'm currently working on a second book. I've been really lazy with that, but like I said, I don't really journal a lot anymore. So my ambition to do it comes and goes, and most of the time it's like all off the top of my head now. But that is something that I really used to love doing, keeping a diary and a journal. Do you prefer to use pen or pencil? Of course, a pen, duh. Do you like ice in your drinks? I do like ice in my drinks if it's like coffee or like specialty made teas. But on average, if it's not something specialty, like, I prefer room temperature drinks. Let me see. Well, this is a good question. If money was not a factor, how would you live your life? I would live my life so free, y'all. Like, I don't know, that would be rather interesting. Like, if you could just walk around and go into stores and stuff like that and just be like, I want this, I want that. That would be so interesting to see how life would be. But I think I would live life freely if money wasn't a factor. Like, I just think there wouldn't be a lot of stress and chaos. But then again, it's just like you would still have to figure out a way to handle merchandise and stuff like that. I think it would be like a barter thing. I don't know, but I don't think it would be as chaotic as it is now when people fight over the dollar. But I personally think I would live free, because I wouldn't have nothing to really worry about if money wasn't a real factor in life. So how do you show someone you love them? I'm the type of person where I believe, as far as the person saying the love languages, I like to tell people. Communication is my form of showing them how I love them. And also, I don't have a problem physically showing people that I love them, but everybody's not always receptive of that. So on the forefront, I know actions speak louder than words, but if you get to know me or know who I am as a person, or just feel comfortable around me, I have no problem like communicating. Communication is the biggest thing that communication is very important to me. I think without it, like, that's why we have so many issues. But you will be surprised if you just communicate. That's a form of love right there, because like, it's like I'm talking to you one-on-one, or I'm talking to you on a deeper level, and it's like I'm being so serious and passionate about whatever we're communicating about, versus all this silent treatment and this, that, and like, so yeah, that's the biggest way I love to show people how I love them. So have you ever seen a shooting star? Yeah, I've seen, in my lifetime, I've probably seen like 5 or 6 shooting stars. Every time I see them, I just think it's so amazing. It's something that you rarely see. So when I have seen them, it says, did you make a wish? I would say like on 2 or 3 occasions when I've seen them, I did make a wish. I don't know if stuff like that comes true, but it was fun in the moment, like just making a wish after you've seen it. So I don't know. Where do you feel the safest? I feel the safest at home. I do. I feel like when you at home minding your business, like what is really going to happen? So yeah, I feel the safest at home amongst like my closest family. And yeah. Oh, okay. This is the last one. So it says, what is your favorite emoji? Your favorite most used emoji? Anyone that knows me, y'all, like my sisters or my mom or my kids, my favorite emoji, or anyone that I send messages to, my favorite emoji is this. The one with emojis just looking up like. That's my favorite emoji. Like, if I could, I would like be like all day, because people out here in society are just stupid, y'all. Like, in messages, it's like that's my favorite emoji, y'all. So that's where I'm going to end this video. If you took time to watch it, thanks for watching. Definitely rate, comment, subscribe. Remember, I have content coming soon, and I'll talk to you guys later.